I've had a fairly unconventional route into the professional game, turned professional when I was 25, and then since then I've played in a mixture of League One, League Two. I had a season in the National League with Salford, which we got promoted, and then more recently played for Rochdale at the back end of last season. Missed sort of the back end of one season and then the start of another season with a major injury, but I've come back from that and come back solid really. I played just under 2,000 minutes in half a season for Rochdale last year, 10 goal involvements, and then we had the summer window come about and quite a few things come to me and nothing felt right, and ended up being given the opportunity to come up here and do a couple of days training, and then we're now sat here. So it all went quite well, and happy to be here, and hopefully can build on my debut on the weekend with some more positive performances moving forward. Well, yeah, no, definitely. Like I was always trying my best, but I was playing at National League North level for quite some time. I'd say from like 21 to 25. I think I played 4 consecutive seasons at National League North level, 3 with Fylde and then 1 with Stockport County. But I had like a decent football upbringing. I would say I was at Tranmere, Blackburn, Stockport when I was younger. So I had a good sort of football schooling at some decent clubs, and it just one of those lads that it doesn't happen for necessarily very early on, but I stuck to it, and I was sort of just playing football for the enjoyment of it. I had a very good job at the time, working alongside football. I'd had a couple of good seasons at Fylde, fancied a new change, went to Stockport, and everything just sort of clicked for me footballing wise. I think I was like 29 goals or 20 assists or something in that season, and then Peterborough offered me a good deal, 3-year deal in League One, so I jumped from the National League North to League One, and then yeah, that was the rest is history. I haven't really looked back since I went full time. Really enjoyed it. It's come with its own individual challenges. I'm sure everyone is aware of the challenges in full time football, and it's not all fairy tales and rainbows. It has its off the field challenges as well as as a person and for your family and moving about and stuff like that. So, but thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm absolutely buzzing that I have had the chance to do what I always dreamed of doing, and this is a fantastic opportunity to come and play in this league for me. So hopefully it's an opportunity that won't pass me by, and I will be doing my best to not let it pass me by. Yeah. Well, my fiance was like, "Gosh, get yourself up there, you can go." No. Honestly, I've got an incredibly supportive family network behind me. Honestly, I really have. I couldn't ask for more of them, to be honest. So they were all buzzing, and I think there's about 14 of them coming Saturday, so I'm well supported. It's going to be a good experience for me, but I think you've just got to treat it as another game of football. Which ultimately it's just another game of football. The parameters don't change, but as I said, I think reasonably experienced now to know that you can't get caught up in the occasion. You've just got to go out, and if I'm lucky enough to be selected at any point in the game, it's just another game of football. I've played enough of them. The goals are in the same place, the objective's the same. You put the ball in the opposition's goal and don't let them put it in yours. So regardless of whether it's Celtic, Ross County, whoever back in England, whoever I was playing, I've always just tried to approach the game with a very sort of blanket outlook. It's a game of football. You've played hundreds of them in your life, and just go and try and enjoy it. 100%. As I said before, it's an opportunity that I will be working my utmost day in day out to make sure that it doesn't pass me by. I am 31 as we sit here right now, but I say only come into the professional game at 25, so I would like to say I'm lightly raced in the full-time environment. So I feel like played yesterday in a reserve game, got another 90 minutes in the legs, and feel really good today. So fingers crossed, there's a good few years left in me. Yeah. 1,000,000%, yeah. There's I come into the game reasonably late, so for me there's never a day when I'm full time that I'm gonna let go to waste. Do you know what I mean? There's mornings where you get up and you're sore and you're tired, oh my god, it's like raining outside, I have to put all my gear on, but you get out there, and honestly, it's like someone flicks a switch in my head, and I just become a big kid again, like on the park with my granddad when I was 8, 9, 10 years old. Just run about and have a good time and try and, you know, get better every day. And I think, you know, it's, as I said, it's like, you're thankful of the opportunity, but it's not like I'm coming up here and I'm like in awe of anything. You know, I trust myself as a professional, trust myself as a player and my quality, and hopefully once I get more of an opportunity to go and play, and I've built up, you know, some credit with the gaffer and stuff like that, and you know, people will see that, people will see me qualities come out when I get the chance. Fingers crossed, touch wood. He's been incredible with me. Like honestly, I can't say any more, to be honest. He's been really good. He was brutally honest. You know, when I first come into the door, I'll have a look at you, I'm not promising you absolutely anything. If you want something, you'll have to work for it. But I love that, because that's the way I am. Do you know what I mean? That's one of the things that I was saying before about the challenges that you don't see in football. There's a lot of grey areas in full-time football, and you know, for me, having a gaffer like ours, where he's brutally honest and he tells you exactly how it is, that's what I need. That's what I've always wanted. So hopefully it works out well. I've probably been asked that question like 40 times by all my friends and family, like, what's the standard like compared to England? And I honestly can't compare it to a standard in England, because I was saying this to my granddad, who I speak to most, like the pace of the games are really fast. Like they're really fast paced, really physical, and then there's good quality on show as well. And then obviously, you know, it's you've got, you know, such a gulf in level of teams with, you know, the bigger clubs in the league compared to someone like us in terms of budget and stadium and infrastructure and history and stuff like that. So, you know, there's amazing tests at round every corner, and honestly, I can't wait to just get stuck in and, you know, hopefully play some games and make my full debut and go from strength to strength. That's the plan for me. Like, no. He's honestly, like, I can't, in terms of like what he's done for me and giving me the opportunity, you know, I've got no ill words to say about him, do you know what I mean? So I'm just looking forward to getting in, trying to get into the team and playing for him, and hopefully moving my, you know, career forward up here. As I say, you know, feel like I've got a good few years left in the leg, so hopefully the Spence north of the border.